Blessed love, I am the Honorable Priest Isaac. I am an official priest within the realms of Rastafari of the Ethiopia-Africa Black International Congress. I also hold a certification in the craft of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY from Politecnico di Milano in Italy. Our universe and its makeup has always been an intriguing subject for humankind. Astronomy is the study of everything in the universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Ancient astronomy is similar, but pays special attention to the physical and spiritual values of stars, planets, moons, and other celestial objects. It also brings in the terrestrial component, being things on an earthly plane, such as plants, human organs, and connects them to the heavenly bodies. In this course, you will learn the makeup of various planets and stars, how to locate them in the night sky, along with their associated constellations. You will also be taught about the earliest civilizations known for their astronomical comprehension, namely Kush, also known as ancient Ethiopia, Kemet, called Egypt today, the Dogons, and the Bozos, as well as the civilization of Sumer. You will also learn about black holes, their nature and origin, as well as how the ancients viewed them. Ancient astronomy is the mother of archaeoastronomy and astrotheology. Both subject areas are covered by the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Sign up today. Visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com, for more information. Salam to blessed love to each and everyone. Give thanks for your presence with us. Of course, we glorify the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie I. I welcome you into the Tiger's Nest. This is the Tiger's Nest. Anywhere we are, it's the Tiger's Nest. No matter if it's Radio Anu or if it is our YouTube platform. Hey, let me just remind you before we go any further, we have a brand new YouTube platform, the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge YouTube platform, not the Priest Isaac YouTube platform. You are watching the Priest Isaac YouTube platform, but we have the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge platform. Very good. So all you got to do is just type that up and you'll definitely find it. And you know why I'm telling you this, so you can subscribe, so you can, put on your notification bell and the whole works, So we have a, if you want to call it a backup channel, but it's not really backing up, it's fronting up. But whatever the case is, from time to time when the fire gets too hot, they like to come out and say, okay, we're going to give you a little spank on the wrist, and we're going to lock you down for 3 months. Well, it's all right. We have another YouTube channel that we can utilize. And don't forget, we have Radio Anu, the international flavor, the universal spice. I have a serious subject this evening, and I know some people are already saying, what do you mean by King Emmanuel is the oldest constellation? King Emmanuel is not a constellation. I tell the boy already, that it don't deal with them things there, he don't deal with stargazing, he don't deal with this and deal with that. Well, check the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 9. I'm going to get there in a moment. Job specifically highlights Arcturus. So all of the biblical scholars that don't want to talk about Arcturus, you need the wheel and come again. But before we go there, let me just highlight, remember that it is this Sunday. The webathon is on. It is this Sunday. The webathon is on officially, and we're talking about the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. Church of Salvation Upliftment Committee. And they're inviting you to a wonderful webathon. And this is on the 21st day of May. That is 2023. It has 3 p.m. there, but we made an adjustment and it's actually at 2 p.m. family. The whole shebang starts at 2 p.m., but it's all right. The link for the Zoom is in the description of this video. So all of you who are watching this channel that want to be a part of that event, the link for the description, the link is in the description below this video here, so you could come on stream Zoom wise and be a part of the whole process. Beautiful. Now, what will be taking place on that day? As I said, it begins at 2 and it's going to seal at 6, and there are different speakers, different guest appearances, celebrity appearances that will be coming in, and they will be encouraging each and every one, listeners and members of the Congress and Rastafari in general, and even conscious-minded people, to come on board, to be a part of this initiative. Of course, you know, we have launched a GoFundMe, and we are also having a fundraising exercise on Sunday, where we are looking for each and every one to, if not donate, contribute, but at least make their pledge for the healthcare facility that we are building at the headquarters of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Church of Salvation, 10 miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, Jamaica. So we're very thankful. Give thanks for the initiative of the Upliftment Committee. Must give thanks for the elders who would have gone forward and created this initiative, Honorable Priest Dougie, etc. And give thanks for those of us who are conscious-minded and definitely concerned about the state of affairs of our Congress, that we would have definitely joined on board in this initiative. Let's just be honest. This is what a lot of us have been looking for at least, you know, those of the eldership. Now, I mean, myself and others, you know, we are not of the elders as such. So when you see the elders, Priest Lamont and Priest Dougie, step up to the table now, you know, because let's just be honest, other ones are not really doing it. I'm not saying one's not doing whatever works they're doing, but to come to the rest of us now and say, hey, family, let's come together and do something for the elders. Let's come together and rise the standard for our security, and eventually, you know, the young ones, the most vulnerable amongst us, etc., etc. So we are very thankful for that. Definitely, you could see what's going on here, and we are very thankful for going forward with this initiative. So again, it is Sunday. It is really at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 1 p.m. Jamaican time. So just excuse the misprint here. It's 2 p.m. And of course, it's going to be a wonderful day. So even if you do not come via the Zoom, you can listen to Radio Anu, and it will be broadcast through Radio Anu. If you cannot come via the Zoom, or you don't want to come via the Zoom, it's up to you. You could watch it on this very same YouTube channel that you are looking at the moment. And if technology serves us good, we may be streaming to some other networks, some other platforms, which is all good. And that's exactly what we would love. All right, family, beautiful. So I know they have, we have some surprises, you know, in store for the family on that day for sure. The good brother Ras Luciano will be definitely coming through as well, and he will be giving a word of inspiration as it relates to, again, this initiative that we are putting forward here. All right, beautiful family. So we definitely give thanks for your presence, and we give thanks for the life giver and the keeper of life. Oh, yes, definitely. And some other guests also should be coming in to encourage us even in this initiative as it relates to the growth and the development of this healthcare facility that we are putting forward. So again, family, the EABIC Upliftment Committee having a wonderful webathon, and that will be on May the 21st, 2023. And of course, as I said, forgive us for the misprint, it's really 2 p.m. That's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. and which would be 1 p.m. Jamaican time. And if you come across the official poster here, you could actually just press the link and it will carry you straight to the Zoom. Beautiful. So just looking forward to your presence on that day. All right. Now, before we go into literally going into the subject area of the moment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight just a snippet for you of our Ancient Astronomy course. Now, let me just remind the family that the 21st day of May as well is the day we will be issuing out the first classes as it relates to our Ancient Astronomy courses. So for those of you who have not enrolled as yet, you still have time to enroll to get the special for $195. Remember, after the 21st, yes, you can enroll after the 21st. You can enroll continually, but of course, it's going to return to the price $275, which is the standard price at this moment, $275. So those who are enrolling in the Ancient Astronomy course, just to give you a clear heads up, it's $275. But if you enroll into the course before Sunday, the 21st day of May, which is just a few days away, you will get it for $195. Of course, you know it was available for just $100 too, but that would have passed as well. So if I was you, I would take advantage of that for now. Remember, it is a 6-week course, 1 month and a strong. And of course, you know that it's divided into the similar amount of parts, officially 7 parts, including the introduction. And you will be given your quiz, and definitely you will be graded at the end of the course. And you will be certified as well at the end of the course with your grades attached to it. This is a very serious course, my family, Ancient Astronomy. Now, I am telling you, I have not seen anything of the likes out there in the educational world when it relates to an online course of any type, to be very honest, and of course, specifically astronomy and a bit of astrology for those who consider astrology the top science. As I said before, ancient astronomy is modern day astronomy and astrology in one, putting away the ignorance and utilizing the value thereof. So what I'm going to go into this evening, we're going to be talking about the constellation of Bootes and how it relates to the Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. The constellation Bootes is a man with a pipe sitting on a rock, and he has a turban on his head. As simple as that. And in ancient astronomy, Bootes was considered the oldest constellation. All right. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to give you a little bit of our Ancient Astronomy course. So you who are listening, family, what you're going to get right now, this is a touch of our Ancient Astronomy course. As I said to you, family, those of you who are going to enroll in this course, this is going to be something unlike anything you have ever seen. We have taken our time, we've put our effort and invested into this course to make sure that the knowledge and the information, which is the main thing, is up to par, but even the comfort of observing this course, the graphics, just the connectivity and the magnetism of the way that it was prepared, man, trust me, this is going to be a course that you will never regret that you partook of. Now, this is one of the chapters. This one is entitled The Stars. And I'm going to give you a few minutes from this chapter, and then I come back to the reasoning.
The brightest star is Antares. Other zodiac constellations are Aries, the ram, which ancients called Amun. Cancer, the crab, was seen as Kepra, the beetle, and Aquarius, the water carrier, was Happy, the god of fresh water, the god of the Nile, the celestial Milky Way. Even constellations such as Capricorn, usually seen as half goat, half fish, was once seen as an unicorn. This is why it is seen with one horn. In modern times, there are 12 accepted zodiac constellations. But in ancient times, we recognized 13. The constellation called Ophiuchus, or the Serpent Holder, is the 13th of the zodiac belt constellations. The Serpent Holder is a very large constellation, exactly 180 degrees away from Sahu, or Orion. And uniquely, like Orion, it dominates both northern and southern hemisphere of the heavens. The celestial equator, just like Orion, passes through the Serpent Holder. Ophiuchus, the Serpent Holder, is a man with a turban and a robe, standing on the scorpion and holding a snake in his hand. Another key constellation that dominates the northern celestial hemisphere is Bootes, also called the herdsman. The herdsman is a constellation of a shepherd sitting smoking a pipe. The brightest star in this constellation is Arcturus, which is considered one of the oldest known stars. This is why the herdsman, or Bootes, is considered the oldest constellation.
No, let us just seal there for the moment. So as I said, family, you just received a few minutes, maybe a minute plus, of this specific chapter entitled Stars. And this is taken from our Ancient Astronomy course. So for those who, need some idea of how the course is presented, this is one of the aspects of the course. Remember also there are different aspects of it. Aspects that are more interactive. You have your quiz as well that you will have to take. And of course, there's communication with myself and other videos and reading materials, as well as our ebook. All of this is a part of the course, plus much more. But of course, you have to enroll or at least contact us or at least visit our website, which is priestIsaacInstitute.com, to get a good understanding of everything that is available. And remember, you have until Sunday to enroll into the course, at least for $195. After such, it will return to $275 until further notice. So what you're looking at here is the constellation of Bootes. This is a very clear constellation. This is easy to see in the northern sky. Now, again, a constellation is a makeup of stars creating an image in the heavens, whether it's that of a human character, an animal, or some other object. Now, this is a man sitting, smoking a pipe. Of course, many ones who are not into constellations and stars may tell you, well, this is what you perceive them to be. I can understand that theory, eh? But as I would have said in this astronomy course, for those of you who will be enrolling, I clearly explained to the family that there are certain constellations that you cannot deny that that is what it is. Leo is one of the examples. The scorpion is another example. When you see these constellations in the heavens, it's obvious you're looking at a lion. When you see Orion, most of us know Orion, ancient Sahu, is obviously looking at a man there with one hand in the air and the other arm stretched forth. It's as plain can be. Gemini, on a very, when it's very dark and you can see it clearly, you can see that you're looking at two figures standing in the northern heavens or the northern hemisphere, the celestial hemisphere. Now, the same thing can be said for this constellation, Bootes. Interestingly, that's how it's pronounced, Bootes. It's spelled B-O-O-T-E-S. Bootes, Bootes, Bo, like Bobo, Bootes. And this Bootes is considered to be the oldest constellation. Now, why did the ancients refer to it as the oldest constellation? Is it the first constellation that they discovered? No. It has to do with the star Arcturus. Now, Arcturus, and again, this is why the Ancient Astronomy Course is so important. Arcturus now is one of the more ancient stars that we know of in the universe. Arcturus is said to be some 7 to 8 billion years old, meaning that along with stars like Betelgeuse, which is Betelgeuse, it is amongst the oldest known set of stars from astronomical perspective, if you understand what I mean. Good. So in other words, when the star uses up its main gases, you know, it will eventually blow up into supernova state. It will collapse and then explode into the supernova state of its existence. And then that will create a neutron star, that will create a whole electromagnetic space around it, that will create a mini black hole, which will eventually become a massive black hole, which will form into a galaxy. You have quasars and blazars. All of these things will result from a dying star. That is just science for you. So Arcturus now, the ancient astronomers already knew that Arcturus was one of the oldest stars in the heavens. Remember, the ancient astronomers, you know, were the ones that realized that there was a Sirius B. And the fact that they knew that there was a Sirius B, this means they had to understand its density. They had to understand its weight. They had to understand its size. As I said, family, this is more than just saying the Dogons saw Sirius B, because it may not even be a case of them seeing it with their eyes, but detecting it. In astronomy, detecting is more important than seeing. A bat cannot see, but a bat can detect everything that is around it. So modern astronomy uses infrared and ultraviolet and radio astronomy and these different things to communicate with the heavens, to detect binary star system, to detect black holes, and to detect other things that are out there by, again, using frequency and waves. So the ancient astronomers, the Dogons, for example, they had that ability to detect these things. So they understood, the people of Sumer understood, ancient Kemet and Kush understood that this star here, Arcturus, was one of the oldest stars in the heavens, and it will soon become a supernova. Now, Arcturus is very close to us in the solar system. In fact, it is 36.6 light years away. Some people may say, so what's your point? Now, 36.6 light years away is very far, you know. That means the light of the star Arcturus will take 36 years to reach the Earth. So if you're 36 years of age and you go out tonight and you look in the northern sky and you see Arcturus, that means it took 36 years for the light that you're looking at in the sky to reach your eyes, because the star is 36 light years away. And of course, you know, light travels 136 miles, no, pardon me, 186 miles. Light travels 186 miles every second. So you could imagine how far light would have traveled in 36 years. Not 36 seconds, 36 years. So that's how far away Arcturus is from us. Very good. Considered one of the oldest stars. And this is why Bootes now is considered one of the oldest constellations. You can see this little triangle here. That's how you know it's a turban. That's the mystic of the turban, the triangle. The same thing when you observe the constellation of Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, the man with the robe and the turban, the serpent holder. So when you see the constellations have the triangle on their head, it is symbolic of the ancient headgear known as the turban. So you have this little man here sitting with his turban, smoking a pipe. Now, as a Bobo Shanti, you can't be upset with me for relating this with the Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. For the Honorable King Emmanuel
celestial
Charles
hemisphere
Edwards, pardon me, is the Melchizedek figure. We just did a whole
is
program and
Bootes,
hold on there.
also
Yes, give me a chance to speak, please.
called the herdsman.
Trying to make his point. All right, it is the herdsman. We get the point. The herdsman. So the herdsman is really the herbsman, you know. Okay, fair enough. And of course, it's showing you that he is the man with the pipe. That is the herbs that he's partaking of here. All right, before we go any further, let me just highlight something here for you in the book of Job. Book of Job specifically. Let's start from verse 7. And it says here, which commanded the sun, and it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars, which alone spreadeth out the heavens, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. All right, hear that. Which maketh Arcturus, Orion, Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. So we're speaking of the Most High, and this is for those who consider that, you know, we just be stargazing or whatever you would want to call it, you know, when we are speaking about the heavens. This is the Bible now. This is the book of Job. And Job is, well, this is the word of the Lord. And the word of the Lord is explaining that the Lord is he that would have spread out the heavens. The Lord is he that would have commanded the sun. The Lord is he which maketh Arcturus and Orion and Pleiades, and of course the chambers of the south. This is some very deep, deep, deep stuff. Deep. Keep in mind, all that we just mentioned concerning the star. This is not just, you know, reading the Bible and sounds nice and all of these different things. It is clearly showing you that there is a scientific component here. I just explained to you the distance of Arcturus, you know, 36.6 light years away. I just explained to you the age of Arcturus, 7-point-something billion years old. I just explained, well, I don't think I said all of that, but Arcturus is a great red giant too. I also show that anytime now it may supernova. And I am saying, family, that the ancients, those that would have gazed at the heavens, they already understood the science. And I will repeat, there's no way that we could historically say that the Dogon people could detect Sirius B unless they understood its density. They themselves said that it was the most densest thing. Potolo and Sigitolo, they said its density was up to par. So it was not a guess. A star that you cannot see in the sky. This could not be no guesswork, and no aliens had to come and tell them that. In the same way that modern science can send out frequency to out the heavens and get back an answer, is the same way that we as ancient astronomers could have detected stars, planets, and other things that science is still discovering today. So which make it Arcturus, one of the oldest stars in the heavens. And look at there, chapter 9, verse 9, 2 9s together in the book of Job. So it's not an object for us to overlook, especially if you're biblically you know, sound, and you believe in the Bible and all of that, well, you should be believing in the stars too. Because Psalms 19 clearly says that the heavens declares the glory of God, the astronomical clock. And this is why John the Divine says in Revelation chapter 12 that he looked up in the heavens, the firmaments, and he saw a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. And around her head was a crown of 12 stars, which represents the 12 zodiac constellations. The moon under her feet and clothed with the sun is just the astronomical movements of the sun and the moon through the constellation of Virgo. That's why it's a holy book. Halo means sun. Holis means sun. Holy. Halo. Heliopolis. Helio. It means the sun, the light, the holy book, the sun book. That's why it's the Son of God is the star of the book. Joshua stopped the sun, and it's deep stuff, family. So you cannot separate astronomy from theology. Theology in general is rooted in astrotheology. So the very same ancient man with the pipe and the turban, who on earth could that be? I'm just asking, who? Take a guess. You have an ancient man, the herbsman now. And interestingly, he's called the first constellation. This is what stands out here. He's called the first constellation. The ancient man, the man that come with the first order. And here it is, he have a chalice in his hand. A pipe is smoking way up in the northern hemisphere with his turban on his head. So this is why even the scripture could highlight such a key star, Arcturus, which is the brightest star in the northern hemisphere, by the way. Arcturus is the brightest star in the northern hemisphere and the fourth brightest star in the sky in general, which will make it 4, 5, 6, 7, the seventh brightest object in the sky. Of course, you have to include Venus and the moon and the sun when it comes to brightest objects in the sky in general. And that's Arcturus. That is mentioned in the Bible. Job chapter 9, verse 9. And again, the brightest star in Bootes. Bootes, B-O-O-T-E-S, Bobo, Bootes. The herbsman or the herdsman. The man with the turban, the man smoking the pipe. Give thanks. Life give and the keeper of life. Hey, listen, man, it's not me say so. It's the elders are here say that King Emmanuel say that a man shall come that can read the stars. And in all humility, I will continually say, if that man don't come yet, I will hold the position until the man comes. What say you? I'm sure you agree. Hey, family, let me just remind you. Well, first of all, I'm going to remind you that those of you who are not enrolled in the Ancient Astronomy course, this is the time for you to do that. And remember, you have until Sunday the 21st not to enroll. You can enroll on the 22nd. You can enroll on the 23rd. Happy African Liberation Day on the 25th. You can enroll next year. You can enroll the year after too, you know. It's just a continuous enrollment. But listen to me. If you want to get the special of $195, you have until Sunday the 21st of May. And then after that, it will return to the standard price of the $275. But whether it's $275 or $195, I am telling you that the value of the course is way beyond them numbers there, we call it. Past them numbers. Numbers don't even come into the play when it comes to the value of the course, the Ancient Astronomy course that has been put together for you, family. Trust me, all of you who are going to partake of it, you will be very happy and delightful that you would have done such. Looking forward to you. And those who have already enrolled, enough respect to you as well. And let me just remind you again that it is Sunday, the 21st day of May. Officially, the EABIC Upliftment Committee presents the mighty webathon. Again, the 21st day of May, 2023. And of course, this is about the fundraising activities as it relates to the healthcare center that we are establishing at the headquarters of the Bobo Shanti family, which is 10 miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, Jamaica. So family, the Zoom link is on the flyer. If you come across the flyer, via the different social media networks, or you could definitely get the Zoom link at in the description of this video that you are watching now as well, or you can just join the whole activity on the YouTube. It will be broadcast or streamed through this YouTube channel as well as Radio Anu, and we are hoping that other platforms will be able to stream the very same event on that day, depending on what technology says. But it still will be available. Family, you could make your pledge now, or your donation by going to the GoFundMe page as well, for the EABIC Upliftment Committee, EABIC. That's the GoFundMe page as well, and all the links as well will be here in the description. So I'm encouraging everyone to spread the word as it relates to that. You would have heard the members of the committee come to this platform and express themselves beautifully. We had a wonderful program with Brother Ija Star yesterday as well. I think a lot more information would share there. I think those of you who are right-minded and good-hearted understands the mission and would definitely want to be a part of it. So I'm very honored again that those of you who would have already pledged your pledge to that initiative would have done so. And of course, it's all about the elders at this moment. And of course, the Upliftment Committee is more than just healthcare, more than just the elders. It's really the universal work. But the Congress and its work has been stagnant for some time, and there's no one that can deny that. And of course, it needed that awareness, it needed that push, it needed that energy. And anyone who would even try to fight it, not stay away from it, but literally stay and throw stones, I would say, woe be unto such. But anyway, family, give thanks for your presence with us. Give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life. And continually give thanks for all good doings and sayings. Holy Emmanuel, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed love. Blessed love. I am the Honorable Priest Isaac. I am an official priest within the realms of Rastafari of the Ethiopia-Africa Black International Congress. I also hold a certification in the craft of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY from Politecnico di Milano in Italy. Our universe and its makeup has always been an intriguing subject for humankind. Astronomy is the study of everything in the universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Ancient astronomy is similar, but pays special attention to the physical and spiritual values of stars, planets, moons, and other celestial objects. It also brings in the terrestrial component, being things on an earthly plane, such as plants, human organs, and connects them to the heavenly bodies. In this course, you will learn the makeup of various planets and stars, how to locate them in the night sky, along with their associated constellations. You will also be taught about the earliest civilizations known for their astronomical comprehension, namely Kush, also known as ancient Ethiopia, Kemet, called Egypt today, the Dogons, and the Bozos, as well as the civilization of Sumer. You will also learn about black holes, their nature and origin, as well as how the ancients viewed them. Ancient astronomy is the mother of archaeoastronomy and astrotheology. Both subject areas are covered by the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Sign up today. Visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com, for more information.